Today I fucked up by accidentally posting a shower nude meant for my husband onto my Snapchat story. I was taking a shower slightly intoxicated, so I thought, hey, why not send my husband some lovely nudes of me? It's been a while. He just switched smartphones and lost his data. He needed new picture anyways. So I'm taking these today I fucked up of photos on Snapchat and just saving them, intending to send them as a picture message through iMessage. All of a sudden I get a load of snap responses coming to me with my chest plastered on the photo, bare boobies and all. I sent this to my story. The worst part is, my phone was at 1%. I am so lucky I was able to delete the photo before my phone died. I have my brother, mother, and a few close daily members on my Snapchat. Thankfully none of them saw it. I'll be using the iPhone camera from here on out. Too long didn't read, I fucked up and sent a picture of my naked boobs to my Snapchat story. Whoops. It's always made no sense that the add directly to my story button is right next to the save button, especially cause no one even uses the former button. You literally just go to the next page and choose my story if that's actually your intention. Snapchat is dumb. Yikes. My brother did this last year, posted a vid of his GF giving him head and it was up for like 30 minutes. That's something I never want to see again. Got almost to the point I submitted this comment before I noticed you said up for 30 minutes, not that the video was 30 minutes long. I don't know who to feel bad for in that situation. Her for getting lockjaw, him for either having no sensitivity or a GF that doesn't know what she's doing, or you for having to see it. I take it your husband never got those photos? He definitely got them. He had a good chuckle and called the one I posted a freebie for anyone who saw. Smiley face. Bruh, stop upvoting these fucking stories lol. Back when Snapchat was new I was fucking around in the mirror taking pictures of my dick for no reason. Then the picture disappeared. What happened? It sent it to everyone on my friends list and posted to my story. I freaked out and uninstalled Snapchat. Well, that didn't delete my story, and the texts and calls started rolling in. I had to reinstall it and look up how to delete stories. Then I deleted Snapchat and never used it again. You can always work on tomorrow's. Today I fucked up by posting them on Reddit. Today I fucked up by swapping dating tips and giving out very personal details. I'm getting depressed because I keep getting ghosted. A Redditor offered to swap details. Sounds good, so I spent all day sorting them out, and then they took a load of my personal details, and ghosted me. Edit, hey, all this is not a request for advice, support etc. It's a today I fucked up, and as often happens this did not happen today, it was a while ago. There will be a follow-up post shortly about what happened next, and at this rate another about the way this post has gone sideways. Or not, I'm undecided right now. If your take after reading this is along the lines of lol that's ironic, then well, probably get on. Enjoy. Today I fucked up by I created a post for swapping advice for dating and other personal stuff and agreeing to collude with someone in a similar predicament. Spent the day telling them all about my hang-ups etc, and they reciprocated. I was able to sort pretty much every single thing they were bothered about. They couldn't be more grateful and promised to come back to me after work to work with my ongoing problems, which basically boils down to me getting ghosted every single time I meet someone and I have no idea why. But it's incredibly depressing. So yeah, ghosting me instead of just saying they changed their mind or ideally tell me why they didn't want to speak to me anymore would have been less evil. Basically anything but ghosting me. Oh, and they probably have enough private info about me to blackmail me if they decide to, so that's nice. Too long didn't read. I wanted to work with a Redditor to mutually benefit from advice on how to not get ghosted. I gave a Redditor who offered very personal info, and then they ghosted me. woman here, and I'm going to be blunt, you're coming across as a needy, chronic oversharer who feels entitled to women's time. All your replies come across as quite unhinged, drenched in denial and weirdly confrontational, and I'm not surprised, at all, that people stop replying because even reading this thread I'm exhausted. Highly recommend to stop asking strangers on the internet for help and just go see a professional. It seems like you've got a lot of anger you need help navigating. It looks like it might have just been a couple days since she replied based on your post history. It's very possible she's just busy, but bad news. If she hadn't ghosted you before, when she sees this, she definitely will. All your posts state looking for straight female for advice over and over again. Get the feeling you were looking for something else, and if you were ghosted and they aren't just busy, it is probably because you said something inappropriate once you felt they were comfortable enough. This whole posts feels weird to me. Yay, dude obviously has some shit going on. You can tell from their comments. It might just be something with how you come across to people. From the few messages I've read, you come across as very needy, and that strikes a lot of people in the wrong way. At best, it will come across as you being peculiar, at worst creepy/uncomfortable. I would advise, if you have consistent problems with these types of things, to seek professional counseling so that maybe they could point out things that turn people off and cause them to ghost you, and Reddit is not the place for such things. Hope the advice helps. Oof, that's rough, buddy. At least she didn't turn into the moon. I'm gonna be sincere, I found it difficult to believe you're not a troll making up story to get exactly what you said people got from you, personal info. Other thing that is quite unusual is that wanna chat thing. But as long you reckon this was a today I fucked up moment, I think you're good to go. Life is not a logical thing, don't take things too literal, and next time someone ghosts you, just let it go. I've been ghosted several times, I've had today I fucked up moments during several dates, and bro, that's no reason to keep it down on your soul. Today I fucked up by giving my dog a raspberry. Obligatory, this actually happened last night, but we're still within the 24-hour window. So last night I was laying with my pups and kissing them goodnight when my black lab mix rolled over for her nightly belly rub. She's almost 9 and the sweetest, most well-behaved and docile dog. So after a good rubbins of two bellies, I laid my head on her chest, and here's where I fucked up. She rolled over so that her armpit went right into my face, which is one of the only parts of her body with bare skin, not covered in thick black hair. So I thought it would be funny to give her a little raspberry since she was being a little dingus and shoving her pits in my face. About 2 seconds after I blew and her skin rippled with the fart sound, she freaked out. She growled and snapped at me, which she has never done anything like before, and jumped out of her bed and to the far corner of my room as fast as she could, hiding behind my girlfriend. At first I was afraid that I hurt her somehow, but when I went to check her out, she bolted away from me again. Had my girlfriend check her out, totally fine. I step towards her, she bolts and hides. I finally realized that we've never done that to her and she's never felt that sensation before, and I scared the shit out of her. It took about 20 minutes of me apologizing and coaxing with treats for her to let me pet her again and say goodnight. This morning, she kept looking at me out of the corner of her eye like she's suspicious. Too long didn't read, gave my dog a raspberry on her belly, and now she hates me and it seems she thinks I'm some sort of evil wizard with strange fartmouth powers. Lol, there's actually a good reason for that. That bare skin by the pit is very sensitive, both due to too black of fur and BC it's so close to the beginning of the leg and the joints connecting everything, which has a shit ton of nerve endings. It's like giving a raspberry to a newborn baby. Cats don't like it either, which I've discovered the same way you did, just a bit more violently. Oof, as a child my family had 2 dachshund twins, and one of them would flip over and huff away indignantly if you gave them a raspberry on their mostly bare belly. But the other would wiggle like a hooked fish, flip over, bolt around the room, come right back to you, flip again to show belly, and wiggle wildly while pleading with their eyes, do it again! Exclamation mark. I did this with my stepdad's terrier and he wouldn't go near me for about 3 days. He just looked so offended, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? The dog, not my stepdad. I sometimes do it to my cat and he doesn't give a shit. I gave my dog a raspberry once and he peed on me because it scared him so much. Never again. Smiley face, smiley face. That is hilarious, and you're gonna need a lot of chicken and or bacon to win her back over, D.